Every single week, I will interview someone who has already retired early so that you guys can learn from them on what they wish they did differently and what's gone really well. Now, every once in a while during one of my conversations, something comes up that I go, oh my gosh, this is like a 1-minute soundbite everyone needs to hear, and I'm going to play it for you right now.
Okay, you're probably you feel very important at work. You are a critical asset. But trust me, you walk away, they will go on. You are not a necessity to make your job work. They will go on. Might take 4 people to replace you, but they'll figure out a way. If I had it to do over, I would have probably prioritized my health more. However, in all reality, when I meet people that are working and they say, wow, you look great for 62, and I'm thinking, I have time. I have time. When you're working, you probably won't have time. But I return to LinkedIn and I look at what everybody's saying and talking about, and I just feel this disconnect. And I did go back and do one project for my company. And because I had retired and I had turned it off, I didn't have the passion. It was gone. I was fine and I didn't care.
She did not care. She says in the full episode, which you can see right in the link below if you want to watch the full 45-minute interview, how she was an alcoholic and how she has since been able to fully enjoy retirement. She uses one of my favorite phrases, which is retirement is like being a kid again, but with money, which I just absolutely love that. And here's what I really wanted to highlight. Look at some of the comments from you guys. So here's what you guys are saying. DJH1775 says, I went back to visit my friends at work several months after I retired. They barely raised their hands to say hi. Work keeps rolling after you leave and you're quickly forgotten. 87 Rado says, first thing I noticed that changed was the feelings that come with the days of the week vanished. No more dreading Mondays or looking forward to Fridays or the weekends. Now every day is Saturday. Final comment I'll read here from Pat Riarki. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. QW6CP, retired at 57, replaced instantly. Deleted my LinkedIn at 58. What a bunch of nonsense on that site. Now, there are hundreds of comments from people who said, look, I don't totally relate to this woman because I actually liked my job, but I did want to prioritize my health. And there's other people that go, I feel like her. I don't want to work any longer and I want to be done yesterday, but I'm just worried because I feel like I'm really valuable to my team. Are they going to be able to go on without me? She goes on to share, no matter how valuable you are, the company will go on. Now, maybe it doesn't perform as well as when you were there, but it will go on. So if you want to see that full interview, once again, that is below. The reason I'm making this video is not to say, just go quit your job. That's hopefully not your takeaway. The reason I'm making this is to share that there are real people who are sharing their stories transparently with me and they're being very open about it. I hope you check out the full episode where you can really gain insights and go, wow, that's something I wish I would have taken more seriously. I didn't know about that superhero account. Or, oh my gosh, I thought I had to have it figured out before I retired. She said she didn't have anything planned, and now she's scuba diving and traveling. And by the way, she's doing things differently than her spouse. So there's obviously the financial side of all of this, which I completely ignored today, which is what I make the majority of my videos on. Hey, can you actually retire? How much can you withdraw? Where should you pull from? How do you minimize taxes? That's one thing. I'm talking about the purpose side, the non-financial side of retirement, which in my opinion gets overlooked to the nth degree, maybe because it's not as sexy to talk about, but I think it's equally important. So because of all of this, if you're watching going, wow, this does feel different, I'm considering potentially retiring, you can of course reach out to our company, rootfinancial.com, or any company that resonates with you. If you see a video on YouTube, listen to a podcast, have a friend, let this be your invitation to at least explore. Could it be possible? You might find out from an advisor that you could retire, but you might choose not to. And that's a very different feeling because you're going to work because you want to, not because you have to. That's it for this video. See you guys next time.